Real quickly before we begin, I want to thank this video's sponsor, carmarshal.com. Carmarshal.com can save you lots of money on buying used or new vehicles, cars, trucks, school buses. If you want to save money, I'll have a link in the description down below. I know I'm going to...
Juvenile detention officer is now facing federal charges for his alleged role in the beating death of a 17-year-old inmate. Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg live in Miami, where the U.S. Attorney's Office announced the charges earlier this afternoon. Glenna.
They did, Janine. It is a grand jury indictment against this guard at the Juvenile Detention Center in Miami-Dade. Essentially, it alleges that Antwan Johnson, this guard, actually bribed young inmates to beat up one of the other young inmates as discipline that he wasn't allowed to do. One of those beatings turned fatal, and that is the crux of this particular investigation. Antwan Johnson was arrested as he arrived for work right there at the Juvenile Detention Center this morning. That's where this beating happened. One in particular is the focus in 2015, a beating against a young inmate so bad, so brutal, that it killed him, and it is all on surveillance from the detention center in what they call Mod 9, Module number 9, where they all lived. It shows this gang up on a young man named Lord Revolte. He was an inmate there, and the allegations are that the guard, Johnson, bribed all these inmates with things like snacks and extra recreation. He wanted them, on his behalf, to punish Revolte for acting up, for defying him in the cafeteria. As a matter of fact, the state attorney had looked into the case, had declined earlier this year to press charges like murder or manslaughter on the state level, but on the federal level, he is now charged with conspiracy to violate civil rights, resulting in a death.
In exchange for rewards and privileges such as recreational time and additional snacks, Johnson caused, encouraged, and induced these detainees to forcibly assault ER to ensure that Johnson was obeyed and his authority was not challenged.
ER is Lord Revolte. Here in court, they're not permitted to talk about juveniles by their first name, just to clear that up. Johnson made his first appearance in federal court today, a few hours ago. His attorney and his family, who was here, they all declined to speak on his behalf. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Miami this afternoon, Local 10 News.
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also, too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, you know, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.